The world demonstrates more interest in Kazakhstan and the Kazakh people's traditions. The show of national dresses of several countries was held in Kiev. Students made their debut as models for future diplomats. It is an unusual practical work on cultural diplomacy and for the audience a bright and unforgettable show. Arina Saraya demonstrated the Kazakh traditional costume. I chose the costume myself. I had several options. I really like the original and unusual embroidery. It is very different from our Ukrainian costume, so I wanted to present it. I've never been to Kazakhstan, but of course I would like to visit this country. The host of the show told the audience about the features of the costumes and the traditions associated with them. For example, Kazakh chapan, embroidered with gold threads, has always been presented to respected people. In total, more than 40 men's and women's traditional costumes were demonstrated during the show. They were provided by 22 embassies. At the end of the cultural show, the diplomats presented a joint friendship wreath with ribbons colored as the flags of the participating countries as a symbol of the people's unity. National costumes are very important because they embody the destiny of the people and their identity. Therefore, they are one of the important sources of information about culture and characteristics of each nation. Such cultural events let diplomats communicate with one another in a free atmosphere, get acquainted, and solve many issues in an informal atmosphere. The traditional costumes of the peoples, as well as their languages, spark interest among Ukrainians. Kiev residents had the opportunity to study Kazakh language. The Kazakh language courses were opened in the capital of Ukraine. We have a large diaspora here in Ukraine. Everyone wants to be close to his historical homeland. They are citizens of Ukraine, but they're Kazakhs. They keep in contact with the Kazakh embassy. We hold a lot of joint activities. One of the goals of the Kazakh diaspora was to open Kazakh language courses. Kazakh language courses teach vocabulary and grammar. Students often read famous poetic works and sing Kazakh songs. The meetings of the club members are held in Jambul Jabayev Library. The library, named after the Kazakh poet, is one of the most important places for the Kazakh diaspora. Although I don't understand the Kazakh language, lessons are very interesting for me. They study grammar first, and then they sing. I like it so much. I admire the students' aspiration to study the language. I believe that this is very important because the Kazakhs who live in Ukraine want to know about their homeland, their native language. The club meetings are planned to be held regularly. The club may even expand beyond just learning the Kazakh language and launch new projects in the future.